Welcome to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Tulane Green Wave. Squaring off with another team from Conference USA, the Charlotte 49ers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. Looking for blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Charlotte 49ers offense will take the field first. And David, they've got a receiver that if he is able to command some extra attention, it could really help get this offense going.
Now, and you need that playmaker out wide. That guy makes the whole thing go, right? Having a guy, if you want to play man-to-man coverage, he's going to beat you. And he's shown the ability to do that sometimes for this offense. And he's a guy that has the defense's attention.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's winning the Bolitnikoff award necessarily, but you're right, David. When he's one-on-one, he should be able to win those matchups. And based on how he's played this season, this quarterback should feel really good and really confident when he throws his way.
These running backs nowadays, they're built so low to the ground, thick and compact, but fast and shifty. They're just so hard to tackle, and you can see he just does a great job.
Turning it on! They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The 49ers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Nicholas. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. To the air, it's Harold. Here's a heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, and go on to the next play.
Sweet cut there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The 49ers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it in the middle, it's Burris. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the 49ers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Bulldozes his way through. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the move. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, 49ers!
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive, and it came. What a beautiful touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Green Wave offense heads onto the field for their first possession of the game. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
And I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use those zone coverages, I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're in a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Great place to start for this offense.
Ready up.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it 1st and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The 49ers line it up with a 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
The option look. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Okay, ready.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
In blue.
Dropping back, it's Harrell. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he takes this from inside the 5. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Love the execution there in the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Caught in the backfield, it's Turner. Breaks the tackle. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. First play of the period, 1st down here. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Tulane working with a fresh set of downs as we open this second quarter. Looking for space. It's McClure. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Grab behind the line. It's Bohannon. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Good timing on the quick out. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Makes a man miss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a 1st down with a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Touch pass on the run. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that 1st down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Preston. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option, he'll toss it.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the 1st option, the quarterback. They've set the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that, too. They tackle him, and they get him on the ground.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed and now it's 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And the return man reaches the end of the line and down he goes. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the 49ers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They go to the ground. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Just a short pass to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Snags a quick pass on the left. Breaks into the open. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. The short hands, it's Burris. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I love defenses that can mix it up between man and zone. And I love the vision right here by the quarterback. Seeing the quarterback the whole way. Breaking on the football when that hand separates from the other hand. Nice job getting the deflection. Nice vision by that cornerback.
Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll keep it himself. Got a 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Good, right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger. The 49ers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. On on the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half is the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive. One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Hayes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there. Flips it out on the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Gotta make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. He gets a block. A huge return there. Steps out of bounds, but man, he put his team in great position. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. The give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on 2nd, you only have a short amount of yards to go here on 4th.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break up the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Makes the catch. It's Nicholas. Inside the 40-yard line and out of bounds at the 39. It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Scanning the field, it's Harold. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. He breaks a tackle. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward. They'll run it from the gun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Going for the marker on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field.
Touchdown, Niners! And the route is on. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. They'll move the tight end. They'll run play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. That's the end of the period. Charlotte has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. There's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking left. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And the 49ers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered. And
looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Charlotte.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Fielded in the end zone, it's Callaway. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Runs through the tackle. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Halfway there on first first down. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's Preston. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. Here comes Tulane after picking up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Hayes. Turning it on. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
That's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their...
He'll take a shot. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Will send the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how a play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Tulane has it back in the offense coming out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
Good for this offense. They can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field?
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll run it. They want to take their time here.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The 49ers can really attack on this second and short. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle.